Welcome back to Hytale Spins. How are you doing? We hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether or not Hytale will be hyped up again. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. In terms of video games or general hype, we don't believe anything will ever come close to what Hytale has achieved since its announcement in 2015. Despite the fact that we've learned the names of dozens of mobs, heard music from the game, and even gotten to know every area inside that we'd be able to explore, after excruciating years of speculation, a few fundamental questions remain unanswered. The most important of these is whether the game will actually be hyped up again. Well, we believe we've discovered the solution, so grab your tools and put your fancy knapsack on, because we're going to delve into the depths of this question. Because guess what? We found out about it. Hytale may actually be free to play, and if it will be, then that means people will hype it up again for sure. But now the question is, will it actually be free to play? Well, let's dig into that question. To begin, we must establish a few key facts about Hytale. As we all know, the game is the brainchild and labor of a small group of modders, with no prior experience in developing and monetizing a full-fledged game. As a result, many people assumed, at least for a while, that the game would be paid, with some even speculating on a monthly fee-based system. After all, the game must compensate for the years they invested in it. However, after a thorough investigation, many other game experts have discovered a pretty solid case that all but guarantees that Hytale will be free to play. How can we make such a bold statement? Let's take a look at a few of the reasons, and we're confident you'll agree by the end. The studio's history. Just a few moments ago, we were citing Hypixel Studio's shady past as justification for going paid. So what went wrong? While it's true that being a novice would have necessitated the studio's need for revenue, that doesn't mean that getting paid was what the game developers desired. Instead, if you know anything about the precedor to Hytale, the Hypixel servers, you'll know that the entire reason they were so popular was because they were open to everyone. More than that, the only reason the developers were able to make the game at all was due to the large fan base they had over at Hypixel. A fan base that, as you can imagine, would not have been possible if the server was paid to play. So now we have a studio with a history of free-to-play games, as well as a fan base that cares about them and wants them to release a free game. That's the exact reason why it may be so hyped up again. Hold on, if you guys have made it this far in the video, make sure to slap the like button and make sure to subscribe with the notification bell. It helps us out a lot and it will notify you every time we upload a new video. So it's a win-win situation. Anyways, back into the video. With all of that on the table, it's a no-brainer that the studio would prefer to be unrestricted, but just because they want to go for free, does that mean they can? Yes, it was a few years ago, but then something happened a few years back that changed everything. This brings us to the second point we'd like to make: Riot Games. Now, if you've been following Hytale development over the last few years, you're probably already aware of this. But in case you missed it, this is what happened. Until the beginning of 2020, Hypixel had mostly operated as an independent studio that had yet to prove itself. As a result, they experienced the financial difficulties that we just mentioned. However, in April, a new announcement was made that flipped the notion on its head. Riot Games has acquired Hytale. For those unfamiliar, Riot Games is the studio behind the well-known titles such as Valorant and League of Legends. They'd been collaborating with Hypixel since the beginning. However, the studio was only officially acquired after it had proven itself. Hytale gained not only a lot of experience, but also a lot of financial support as a result of this. As a result, Hytale no longer needed to charge a fee to make ends meet. So where will it bring us? Well, we think you already figured it out. If Hytale will be free to play and everything looks like it will be, then people will appreciate the wait and will totally hype it up again. Hytale can get on its pedestal once more. That's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when we come with newer content. Thanks for watching. We're signing off now, and we'll be back with some amazing content for you soon.